Hi, my name is Rachel Parsons, and I'm a nutrition educator at Cornell Cooperative Extension of Broome County. And I'm here today to show you my favorite apple spinach salad. So just to get started, of course, we're going to wash our hands. Always really important when we're working in the kitchen. Work with a clean area, clean cutting board, clean knives. But think about washing any of those fruits and vegetables that you're using as well. So I did wash my apples that are going to go in the salad. The spinach, if we were harvesting from our garden, definitely take a minute to wash that. I did purchase this already washed and ready to eat. So as long as it says that on the package, you know that you're going to be safe. If you do want to take a second, another time to wash it, that's great, but not necessary. So our recipe is 10 ounces of baby spinach, 2 large apples, and just to show you a couple things with using that knife. So I just cut that apple right down the middle. So I like to use the bridge method when I'm cutting. It's a really great way to make sure my fingers are out of the way. So I'm going to put my index finger on one side of that apple, my thumb on the other, and then I can put that knife in between the two so that my fingers, like I said, are right out of the way. Now I have a flat surface and I can set that down and it's not going to roll around as I'm cutting. And I'm just going to be careful to cut that as I cut that core out. And I'm going to use that bridge method again and make several thin slices with that apple. Okay, next I'm going to show you a quick, easy way to cut an onion. So the same thing, I'm going to cut that onion in half, just like we did that apple. And I'm going to lay that down to cut it. What I'm going to do is cut off the top of the onion. So the top, that's where the stem would come out. The top, the stem and leaves would come up above ground. And then I'm going to leave the root end attached. So that's the part where the roots would go deep underground. So I'm going to leave that piece on. I'm going to cut the top off. And then I'm going to peel off that papery layer on the outside. We're not going to want to eat that. Again, I'm leaving that bottom root piece attached. And while that's still attached, I'm going to, again, use that bridge method and make several slices into that onion towards that root end. I'm not going to go all the way through because that root is actually holding these slices in place. So it's making it much easier for me to make some nice diced onion. Then I'm going to turn and make my slices the other way. And you'll see how quickly and nicely this makes some diced pieces of that onion. Look at how nice that is. And now that we have those sliced, we'll add our apples to the salad. We'll add the diced onion. And that was just 2 apples, 1/2 of the diced onion. Then we're going to add 1 cup of walnut halves, 2/3 a cup of craisins or cranberries, dried cranberries, 2 ounces of feta cheese, and then we're going to make a quick dressing. And our dressing is 1/3 a cup of oil. I did use olive oil, but again, use what you have. 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 clove of garlic, 1 tablespoon of honey, and a nice generous bit of salt and pepper. And then we'll just shake that up. I like to give that a little bit of a mix before we dump our ingredients on there, dump our dressing on there. It's not cooking unless you're making a mess. And then we'll just put some dressing on top. I like to use about half, that way if you decide you'd like a little bit more, you can always add a little on your own. And there we go, our spinach apple salad.